Hey guys, it's Peppa. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Real quick, before I start the video, please like and subscribe. Please click on the bell so you can receive all the notifications to know when I'm posting. So now that we've got all that out of the way, I bet you guys can't guess what I'm making. I am making Oreo cheesecake and regular cheesecake. So we got some Oreos here. Some ASMR for you, and that's what we're gonna make, so come with me to do that. Second ingredient, literally 4 of these double cream cheese. They are 8 ounces, so 16 ounces times 4, and some pure vanilla extract, and some butter, some sugar, which I don't want to make a mess, so I'm not going to bring that out. Before I start anything, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350. And we are just going to line these up. Okay, so backstory. It is my sister's boyfriend's birthday. And my sister asked me if I could make some desserts. And she said, you know, bite-sized things, mostly that's not a cupcake, but in cupcake form, okay? And she sent me a video about these no-bake cheesecakes, and I was like, okay, perfect. Cheesecake is so easy to make. Now that this is done, I'm just gonna spray them with a little bit of olive oil. They can get released out of the cupcake lighter when people eat them, just a little bit easier. Okay, now that we've lined all the liners and sprayed them down, what I'm going to do is work on the crust. I'm just going to put 13 Oreos. Well, actually, I'm going to have to do 24 Oreos. Yes, I've washed my hands before. Okay, so please don't come after me for that. I have. I'm probably going to crush this down as much as possible and then try to see if I can add 12 more in. I'm literally just going to crush them with this because it is metal or iron, I don't know, but it is hefty. And I'm literally just cracking it away. I don't know if I'm punching it really hard. I didn't think I was, but I keep breaking these bags. I grinded it up just a little bit more, but you can see that it is kind of like a coarse sand, which is fine. So now I'm just going to heat up some butter. I think I'm gonna go with 1 stick. I don't think it should be more than 1 stick. Probably a half a stick, if I had to guess. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna do 5 tablespoons just to be safe. I have a little bowl that I use. So, okay, 5 tablespoons. It's just gonna go in here. I'm gonna do 15 seconds just to be sure. How are we doing, besties? How are y'all doing? Oh, Christmas time makes me... Christmas time is just really hard for me, just mentally. I don't know, it has to do with, you know, the time. It has to do, I don't know, it has multiple things. I just feel, ironically, the loneliest during the holidays than, you know, during the summer, regular times. Also, there's less daylight out, so I don't really go outside, plus it's cold, and all that just makes me want to become a shut-in or a hermit. And whenever I do that, I don't socialize. Whenever I don't socialize, I get in my own head and start becoming a little bit more negative each day until it inevitably consumes me to the point where I don't want to do anything, and I go into this long spiral of depression. And as y'all know, being a mom and having depression, as you guys can imagine, it's so difficult because, you know, it's not about yourself, it's about the kids. You still have to get up and do things for the kids, whether you feel like it or not. And when you don't feel like it, it just makes things 100 times worse. It stresses the kids out. You know, they can feel almost every emotion that you possibly could. It's not fun. It puts a lot of strain on a relationship too. So, and I'm just saying all this because I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only person who deals with this type of depression, which is not seasonal. I've been diagnosed with depression, but it gets so bad during the holidays, and I just want you guys to know that it happens to everyone. You can always talk about it. Give me some ideas of what to do for self-care whenever I am feeling like that. That would help. So just some things that help you guys whenever you're in a position like this. I think I've been doing okay. I'm kind of just struggling. I've just kind of been making it by, to be honest, very shallowly making it by, but yeah, butter is melted. I'm gonna do a little bit at a time. Okay, I would say that looks pretty good. Now, the moment of truth is if I put a tablespoon in there and compact it, if it takes its form. If it doesn't, we will need to figure that out. We'll do it with a spoon. Let's see if it compacts. Kinda. I don't know. I'm gonna add the rest of it. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the right consistency. Yeah. Definitely the right consistency. This looks pretty good. I am gonna start filling this up. Just a tablespoon on each one. Do I know what a tablespoon is? No, obviously, with how I'm generously compacting this. We'll see. Y'all, I'm not a professional. I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my own heart, okay? Don't come for me. Like, please. Now, we're just gonna pat it down. My husband got these for free from Snap-on. I'm gonna wash it and then we're gonna use it. Now that this is clean, I'm just gonna use this to press down on it. No, it's never been used, so I am literally just pressing down on it to make a crust. You could just put an Oreo in here, but that's not giving cheesecake vibes to me. I feel like you have to actually make the crust. Okay, so they are compacted. I'm literally gonna par bake them, which means just roughly bake them for a little bit just so that they hold their shape, because right now they're still kind of a little bit wet. And I'm just gonna do that for like 5 to 6 minutes in the oven at 350. While I'm waiting on that, we're gonna start on the chocolate ganache. Okay, the way I make chocolate ganache is actually pretty simple. I just use chocolate of my choice. These are dark chocolate chips. 1.5 cups of the milk. You can use regular milk, almond milk, skim milk, any kind of milk, honestly. And we're just gonna microwave it for about 15 seconds every time. Okay, so these have baked for 5 minutes. I took them out. And then I made my ganache. It was basically 3/4 cup of chocolate chips. Any chocolate chips is fine. I just used dark chocolate because that's what I had. And then I added about 1/2 cup of milk. I put it in the microwave in 30-second intervals for about 1.5 minutes. So 30 seconds I stirred it, 30 seconds I stirred it, and another 30 seconds and I stirred it. Should come out like this. I'm gonna put it in the fridge for just a few minutes until it thickens up. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna do my cream cheese mixture. So let me come back to that. Basically what that mixture is, that's going to be the filling. So this recipe actually calls for 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, 12 ounces of the full fat brick style cream cheese, softened to room temperature. That is very important, and it has to be room temperature. If it's not room temperature, I recommend putting in the microwave like I did for anywhere from 30 seconds to 1 minute. Just keep an eye on it and then just give it a light touch, and if it feels a little bit warm, you're probably okay. And then I do 1/4 cup of regular sugar, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, 2 teaspoons, the small one. Don't do like I did. I've done that so many times where I've actually confused tablespoons and teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and then 8 Oreos crushed. So I doubled that whole thing to do what I have in here, okay? This recipe, which I'm also going to link below in case you guys want to see it, it calls for whipped cream. I hate doing whipped cream. I'm not going to do whipped cream. There's already going to be a cake. That's going to have a lot of whipped cream. I'm just going to go simple on this, guys. So after I'm done with this filling, I'm going to literally put an Oreo on all of them, drizzle it with more of the ganache. Also, I left the ganache in the freezer for 10 minutes, and look how it came out. Very glossy, very pretty. It is ganache, so it will stay liquid, but it'll be like a thicker consistency, so it'll stay in its place. So, and I'm just going to drizzle that over the top of the cheesecake. That's it. Done. Everyone can eat that with a spoon and go on their merry way. I am not going to waste my time on whipped cream just because it takes so long, and I don't want to pipe, and I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Okay. Let's mix this up, and while I'm mixing that up, I'm literally just going to take the ganache and make a small little layer on the cheesecake. But I'll show you guys. Reserve just a little bit to do like a small drizzling of chocolate at the end whenever we put the Oreos and decorate it. Some of them look a little messy. That's fine. If it comes out really bad, you can always just replace the linings, but honestly, it's fine. Like, it's gonna be filled with filling anyways. It'll be fine. With the filling I have here, I'm literally just gonna get an ice cream scooper, and I'm gonna use the smallest one I have here, and I'm literally just gonna scoop it in there. You can do this with a spoon too if you don't have an ice cream scooper. Okay, this is what they look like. I'm gonna cut them once they're more set and probably put them in a cuter packaging, but for right now, this is what we have. I think they look really cute. It's just that the wrapping kind of got destroyed when I put the chocolate fudge ganache on it. So don't worry, I'll fix that. I did rewrap them just because they were like insanely messy before, but they look so much cleaner now like this, and I'm just so happy. Alright guys, so I decided to only do the Oreo ones and not do the others. So I only did the Oreo ones, but look how cute they came out. Hold on. Let's see. Look at how beautiful it is. Oh my god. And remember, it's the Oreo crust, the ganache in the middle, and then the cheesecake. And then I just topped it with an Oreo and sprinkled some Oreo pieces on top. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. These are so pretty. Okay. That was me taking a thumbnail. So that is it for today. As you can see, it is 12:35 and I have to work tomorrow. So that's all I had time to today. I did do the cheesecake ones. I just didn't film it. I'm sorry. If you guys really want that recipe, I'll link it below. But all I had time for was to film the Oreo part of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know if you like these kind of baking style videos. If not, I'll just go back to my regular content. But depending on when I upload which one, you guys either will see or are about to see my 2025 bingo, and that's gonna be really, really nice. This video might come out first, and then I'm gonna do the 2025 bingo. Things are weird. Planning is weird. It's just whichever one I can edit. As you can hear, we're trying to get our kids to bed because they always have a rough time to go to sleep if I'm not there. So I need to hurry up, and good thing my husband helped me actually clean and wash the dishes for me and everything, so all I had to worry about was getting this done. I'm so happy I got them done! Oh my gosh. But anyways, please be kind to yourself and just always remember that you're not alone. I hope you guys have just a wonderful, lovely day. Bye, see ya.